is up, man? What is up, man? You already know what it is. You know what it ain't, man. It's your boy Warren G in the place B. Been clowning sucker free since 2003. What is going on, man? We are back and black in the building. Shout out to everybody out there at the Court Plantation. Trust me, got that motherfucker too. Shout out to everybody that's listening and understanding what the fuck is going on. Shout out to everybody out there, Tasha, Johnny, Erica, James Youngblood, Dave from No Compromise. Everybody out there, man, I got nothing but love for you, man. This is going to be real quick. I just wanted to talk about what voting got us because your boy Hunter Biden is out there just making all kinds of bread and doing all kinds of illegal backdoor shit and smoking crack and just toting guns and shit while we broke. But y'all couldn't wait to vote for that man. Uncle Jim Crow Biden. Uncle 94 Jim Crow. My bad. I don't know. The nigga got so many names. But we gonna get into it, man. And we gonna talk about your boy Dana White. He's like punishing me. How y'all punishing me? Y'all just punishing everybody else, not me. Basically, fuck y'all. I'm white and I ain't getting punished. And I slap shit out that bitch and ain't nothing y'all gonna tell me. And I'm not Ray Rice and fuck Ray Rice. That's how he feel. I ain't Ray Rice. I ain't no nigga. So we gonna get into that today. We gonna show how it works. It was even a firefighter I was reading about who told a black dude in the fire department, man, all you guys look alike. And then they fired him. And then the nigga had the nerve to do a GoFundMe to get a lawyer. Nigga, you're fired. You a racist motherfucker. Let's get into it. Hey. Man, let's get into it, man. I've been talking about, I even did a podcast about Hunter Biden, he was just in the strip club just smoking crack. I mean, what's so crazy about it to me is they made black folk the face of crack, but I mean, he was just busted with a crack pipe, just smoking crack, just smoking. I mean, he was smoking crack like he was smoking a cigarette, and nobody said anything. But you got Joe Biden with the 94 crime bill with these mandatory minimums and putting niggas in prison for weed charges, but your son is just out here, just a dope fiend, just smoking crack. You know, my thing is always this. What else does it take for people to be like, nah, maybe next time, man, I ain't gonna do that vote shit, man, because that shit don't look like it's kind of working out for us. It's never gonna work out for you. Never. It's never going to work out for you. It's never going to be something that benefits you. This society does not want to deal with black folk in its entirety. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, I just want to read this article. I mean, let's see. Let's see what it says. The way the Republicans tell it, President Joe Biden has been complicit in a long-running scheme to profit from his position in public life through shady dealings around the world engineered by his son, Hunter Biden, the crackhead. I put that in there. Taking a first step in their long-promised investigation, Republicans are in the House Oversight Committee on Wednesday demanded information about the Biden's banking transactions from the Treasury Department, and in an earlier report on the Bidens intended to lay the groundwork for hearings they plan to hold. They said they had evidence demonstrating deliberate, repeated deception of the American people, abuse of the executive branch for personal gain, use of government power to obstruct the investigation, and more. The real Hunter Biden story is complex and very different in important ways from the narrative promoted by Republicans. Right. After his father became vice president, Hunter Biden, 50-year-old Yale-educated lawyer, forged business relationships with foreign interests that brought him millions of dollars, raised questions about whether he was cashing in on his family's name, set off alarms among government officials about potential conflicts of interest, and provided Republicans an opening for years of attacks on his father. And after the death of his brother, Bo, in 2015, Hunter descended into a spiral of addiction and tawdry and self-destructive behavior. Man, I had a lot of people die. I've been around a lot of death, but I didn't start smoking no crack. I like the way the publicists put it. Nigga, you was a dope fiend before that happened. He is sober now and no longer entangled in foreign business deals. He is a visible presence in his father's life. His oldest daughter was married at the White House in November, and he attended a state dinner last month. but his travails remain front and center in Washington's ways, both legal and political. David C. Wise, the U.S. Attorney for Delaware, is closing in on a decision about whether to prosecute Hunter Biden on charges stemming from his behavior during his most troubled years. Investigators have pored over documents related to and questioned witnesses about his overseas business dealings. They include his role on the board of Burisma, a Ukrainian energy company led by an oligarch who at the time was under investigation for corruption, a position that Hunter accepted while his father, as vice president, was overseeing Obama policy in Ukraine. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. They also included his equity stake in Chinese business ventures and his failed joint venture with a Chinese tycoon who had courted well-connected Americans in both parties but was later detained by Chinese authorities. Investigators have similarly sought information about interactions between Hunter Biden's business associates and his father. Wow. But Weiss, people familiar with the investigation say appears to be focused on a less political, explosive set of possible charges stemming from his failure to meet filing deadlines for 2016 and 2017 tax returns, and question about whether he falsely claimed at least $30,000 in deductions for business expenses. I'll stop there. But then again, I want to read some more. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, what's going on, Eric? I see you, sis. Wise is also said to be considered charging Hunter Biden, who has openly acknowledged his years of struggle with drugs and alcohol, with lying on a U.S. government form that he filled out to purchase a handgun in 2018. On the form, he answered that he was not using drugs, an assertion that prosecutors might be able to challenge based on his erratic behavior and possible witness accounts of his drug use around that period. So you clearly broke the law and said you weren't on drugs, and you got the gun anyway. You were misfiling taxes. A veteran federal prosecutor, Wise was nominated in 2017 as U.S. Attorney by then President Donald Trump. He was kept on by Attorney General Merrick Garland after Joe Biden took office to avoid any suggestions of political meddling in the investigation. Wise has been given authority by the Justice Department over whether to bring charges and could make a decision at any time. Hunter Biden's lawyers have argued to prosecutors that the potential charges are considered so narrow by the department that even if prosecutors believe they can prove them, they are almost always dealt with through civil action. Regardless of what the department decides, Republicans who now control the House intend to intensify their scrutiny of Hunter Biden in a bid to inflict damage on his father as he prepares for his likely 2024 re-election bid. I'll leave it at that. Let me tell y'all something. And I read that. He's like, why he's reading that? You know why I read that? Because it just shows, y'all, we up here voting while these niggas is running scams behind closed doors. I'll say it again. If you're not cheating, you're not winning. See, they got black folk thinking we got to do the straight and narrow while they're fucking cheating the whole goddamn time. And then you got Dana White talking about, why I got to apologize? Why I got to do that? And then he said, well, you tell me what's my punishment. Because basically he's saying, nigga, I'm white. And we do this when we white. And that's why you ain't heard not near NFL player, near basketball player. Ain't nobody say, hey, dog, this dude slapped the shit out of this woman and ain't nobody saying nothing. And Ray Rice is not even in the NFL for what happened to him. Of course, they're going to blame it on alcohol, blame it on everything to deflect. But y'all need to understand, man, the deck is stacked against foundational black Americans in this country, man. The United States of America Incorporated is not here for you. They want it for them. That's why you got people like Hunter Biden. Like I said, I did a podcast. Nigga just straight smoking crack out of a pipe. I mean, he was the epitome of that series called Meth Storm. I mean, everybody on the show is just dope fiends. Just everybody on the show. The people so nasty. They had a fly trap right over the stove. I was like, man, it's just nasty. So I'm just saying, man, you have to understand, the way racism and white supremacy works, it's a team sport. So Dana White knows ain't no other white person gonna go against him. Where are all these women at? Where's Tyrannosaurus Burke with that ugly goddamn KRS King Cooper looking bitch who did all that shit to R. Kelly, but when it comes to all these white motherfuckers that's out here killing motherfuckers, you notice that Idaho killer, they're putting it out there because they have to, because so many people are talking about it. But man, you ain't gonna hear about that motherfucker. He just stabbing motherfuckers. Just stabbing motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying, man. Let a black motherfucker even say shit. I'm thinking about stabbing some white motherfuckers. They shit. What? Hey man, what y'all doing here? Yeah, man, we got a call. Call? Yeah, that you was thinking about stabbing somebody. Yeah, but I didn't commit no crime. Yeah, you did, nigga. Guilty, nigga. Now go to jail. That's where you're going. Put your hands behind your back. Like, it's like, god damn, it's so blatant. That's why we have to understand we are on the same team. It's a team sport. And you need to look at people. I've been talking about Biden. Now watch black folk that are uneducated and unfamiliar with what's going on. They're going to still vote for Joe Biden next year. They're going to still be like, Biden 2024. Man, fuck that motherfucker. I ain't voting for shit. I vote for reparations, motherfucker. How about that? And I'm voting that you keep your crackhead dope fiend son out of the goddamn news. That's what I'm voting for. And that you go and undo all those mandatory minimums and shit that you was doing in the new Jim Crow. You and your boy Obama, the immigrant, Barry Soetoro. Why don't y'all undo all those laws y'all did with the goddamn 94 crime bill so these people could come home and be with their family? Now that weed is legal in a lot of states, it's like, damn, how you gonna do that? You just lock all these people up. Then you call this animals and predators and all this other shit, man. I ain't never forget. Niggas don't forget what they say to the dominant society, the white Jewish people, but we gotta forget what the motherfuckers say to us. Let me tell y'all something, man. You better wake up and smell the shit. Not the roses. You better wake up and smell the horse shit, because that's what the fuck is going on. When Dana White says, well, what's gonna happen to me? You tell me my punishment. That should let you know right then and there. He don't give a fuck. And if he doesn't, why the fuck should we care about a system that never cared about us? Get your paper, divide the pie with your people, stop being untrustworthy, be honorable in business with your family, friends, be honorable. And when you're honorable, you go on and live your life and enjoy your life. And for everybody that's holding the bag and the generations before us that don't want to release the bag and want to make sure your family's straight and all this other stuff, my suggestion is I tell people, just get away from them and do what you got to do. Don't sit up there and be involved in what the fuck you think you gonna get, because you don't know what you gonna get. Go for what you know you gonna get, not for things that appear. That's imaginary bullshit. That's like a dream. That's a motherfucking fairy tale. But man, hey man, that is my time. I appreciate everybody. Listen, subscribe. You already know what it is, man. This is no clout chasing. Shout out to my brother Dave from No Compromise. Man, them motherfuckers out there, man, that's right. Fuck the news. News be lying like a motherfucker. I remember one time they said Vegas is gonna snow, and nigga, it was so windy, it blew them clouds all right over fucking Vegas. No snow, no nothing. And then they was like, oh, it's gonna be good weather. It snowed twice in 1 week in Vegas. So fuck them. And then them motherfuckers gonna say, oh, it's a tornado watching. I did my brother like, nigga, it's nice and sunny out here, just a little rain. They be lying. Oh, tornado watch. They just doing that shit because they don't want niggas moving to fucking Georgia. That's all that shit is. Well, sorry, nigga. Niggas gonna still go there. I got nothing but love and respect, and I want y'all to please support my brother Dave from No Compromise. The brother's doing real big things with those paintings. Real big things. And you better get on that shit right now before he take off, because when he do take off, don't be expecting this nigga to respond to you right away and do all that. Fuck all that. You better recycle those dollars while you can. Because when a nigga get big and he get famous, I don't want to hear a nigga, the first nigga with the sucker shit talking about, oh man, that nigga David changed. I'm going to be the first nigga jumping out there. No, you just a hoe ass nigga who didn't support him when he needed the shit, when he was down, and now he's up. Now you want a nigga to come around and thank you. No, fuck you, nigga. And that hater shit. Sorry, I'll speak for the nigga David. Niggas suffer from hater nigga syndrome and hater bitch syndrome. Y'all niggas need to get over that shit. You need to go to Sambo fucking rehab. And when I mean Sambo rehab, you need to get you Black Labor White Wealth by Dr. Claude Anderson. And then you need to get the ISIS Papers by Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. And then you need to get Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome by Dr. Jordan Grew. And read those motherfuckers and hush the fuck up. That's what you need to do. Oh, he has art, please. Oh, I'm gonna get with you. Erica, man. You got Instagram? Because you got IG, I can just send you his page. And the nigga's dope, man. I got his painting up. His dope. I didn't even want to open the paint. The paint's so fucking dope. It's a collector's item for me. Fuck all that NFT. Yeah, it's my NFT. He's the new Basquiat, nigga. Without all the other bullshit. David is the new Basquiat. That's a famous fucking painter. And then motherfucker they ain't talk about it till the nigga die. No, fuck all that. We talking about David right now. We putting that energy behind it right now. But Warren, why you doing it? Because I want to see niggas win. Because ultimately, if those niggas win, they'll want to see me win when it's my turn. Everybody just take your turn. Damn, you ain't, oh no, I don't do, damn, you don't got IG? All right, I'm gonna have to email it to you. Just email it and I'll have to get with David so he can give me like his email or something and then I can send it to you. Hopefully he's listening to this and he get at you, but I'll do it that way, man, because his paintings is dope. They on fire. Straight up. I bought one, my sister bought some, my cousin bought some, because they dope. They not bullshit paintings. Like this nigga, you can tell this nigga is doing this shit. One painting, I know it's gotta take him several hours to do that shit. It's a work of art, and I fuck with it. So don't worry, Eric, man. I got you, man. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Look, I'm already over 2 minutes, man. I'm trying to, look, if y'all don't notice by now, I'm just trying to do 15-minute podcast. That's it. Boop, 15 minutes, and that's it. Unless I'm interviewing that's it. 15 minutes. Hey, man, you already know what it is. You know what it ain't. If you're up here talking about, well, Joe Biden, you know, he gonna help us. Guilty, nigga. You a Sambo. I'm out. Peace.